Hello. Sorry, I just got done putting on some makeup and it burns. I promise I'm not trying to make a joke out of this. This is like the fourth attempt of me trying to make a video and something's gotta happen. I'm sorry. Feels a little bit better now. So, I wanted to post something. A dream that I had last December. Oh, there it goes again. I'm trying to be so serious right now, but my eye. Alright. Okay, real talk, serious. Please just don't pay attention to my eye. It's not pink eye, but something's wrong right there. Okay, well, anyways. So, just give me a minute. Alright. So, anyways, sorry, I'm really sorry about that. It's just, I've been trying my best to make this video and just something's gotta happen, and now my eye's just all weird. Anyways, let's get serious. Anyways, in this video, I'm gonna tell you about my very last dream that I had that I do believe was from God or a sign or something. I've posted it before and I deleted it. The reason why I deleted it is because I was still kind of confused myself and I didn't know if it was the proper time or not, but I deleted it. I thought about it. A few months later, here I am. I'm about to say it. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and tell you the dream, and I do have some thoughts about it, my own opinions, my own thoughts. So I'll tell you guys those after I tell you the dream. So in this dream, my husband, child, and I were in this very apartment, and it's dark outside, pretty silent, quiet, nothing going on, not raining, not storming, nothing. Just a normal, quiet night. The electricity started to act all weird. The light was going in and out. And then it just kind of shut off. I went to the light switch for the dining room and living room, flipped it on, off, nothing happened. Done that a few times, turned around and I saw that my son's bedroom light was on. I went in, shut it off, turned it on, it came on. Shut it off, turn it back on, and then just shut it off. So then I went to the hallway light switch, flipped it on, it came on, shut it off, and then tried to turn it back on again, and it was just out, it was gone. So then we all three ended up being in this small one, it wasn't like a 2-storage, it was just like it was like a clinic or a really small hospital. We were there, the baby was playing with some other kids, my husband was in our room, and I was standing in the lobby. This is where it's going to get kind of confusing. Well, I'm in the lobby. I see a police officer talking to a doctor, and I see that the police officer's leg catches on fire. So I ran over there, and I was beating the flame out, and then I'm back to where I was. And as I'm standing there, I see this police officer catch his leg on fire. So I know it's confusing, but it was like I saw it happen before it happened. So that's the best way that I can explain it. I saw it happen, and then it happened. Well, anyways, I go over there, I put the flame out. The officer says something to me. I'm not really paying too much attention to what he just said. I'm going into the room where my husband is, and I tell him, hey, I had a dream of this happening, and it happened. But I was confused in my dream because I was wide awake. It wasn't a dream. I didn't know how to explain it to him in my dream. So I told him what had happened, and he didn't really say much. He was just, packing our stuff. We were about to leave. There's this guy laying on the bed, completely chill, relaxed. He's got his hands behind his head, just comfy. So I'm sitting there and I'm helping John pack, and I hear tapping on my window. The window's close to the ground. It's a pretty small window. I look out and I see that it's my son. He's outside in the dark banging on the window. So I run out and I get to him, and whenever I get to him, he's laying on his stomach. I flip him over and he's got this white fuzzy stuff coming out of his mouth. It was like white foam or something. So I scoop him up and I'm running to the front of the building where I just came out from to get him. My husband comes out and he's talking to these two little girls. They were staring at the wall like they were in timeout or something, you know, standing in the corner, but they were just outside in the dark staring at this concrete wall. One of them says something to him, and you know, it was very quick. He turns around, he gets in front of me, and he's heading to where our baby was. He's going to see what the baby possibly got a hold of. So I'm right behind him, still carrying the baby, and he's walking in that direction. I look up in the sky and I see multiple of these planes. They only have one light on them. It's on the very bottom and it's flashing slowly, very slowly. And the ones in the front were dropping bombs, like multiple bombs. And I hear these words. These are some very, very powerful words. These words were, "The end times are now. Call mom." See, I've been thinking and thinking and thinking about this. I'm not 100% sure if he said call mom or if it was just my conscience saying call mom. You know, because I call my mother-in-law for basically everything. You know, even if I stub a toe, I'd call her and complain about it. It's just simple little things, you know. Well, anyways, I'm still not really for sure if it was him. I believe it was him, but I'm not 100% sure. But those words were very, very powerful. All of them. The end times are now. And shortly after he said that, I exploded into a billion pieces. These bombs were everywhere. It was like overkill. These people just knew what they were doing. They knew what they were after. So I do remember what these planes look like. I'm not really much of a plane person, but these planes were kind of a tannish, brownish color, very old. They had one single star, and they truthfully looked kind of weird. They weren't like today's planes or anything. I mean, maybe kind of some similarities, but you know, there was multiple of them. I couldn't hear them coming, and I wasn't alive long enough to hear them pass. So, my thoughts with this dream is, first of all, my husband's done some research on dreams. He likes to learn practically everything. And he told me that whenever you are dreaming and you go to a light switch and you flip it on and off, and, you know, if it actually comes on and goes off, then it's more than just a dream. So, you know, I think that this is more than just a regular nightmare or a regular dream. I feel like this thing has meaning to it. So anyways, what I'm thinking is the little place that we were at, this clinic, this hospital, whatever it was, there were people, you know, roomed together and stuff. And my husband also said that during war, these some people do go bunk into hospitals, schools, and stuff like that. So the next thing that I want to say about this dream is the fact that I saw this guy catch his leg on fire and then it actually happening. I feel like that's a sign that my dreams are going to be coming true. Not today, not tomorrow, not next weekend. I don't know when, I don't know where, but I feel like it's a sign that, you know, they're going to come true. So, with the baby, whenever I got to him, he was, you know, vomiting this white sudsy stuff. I personally feel like that is a sickness. There's going to be a disease that's going to wipe out children first. Their immune systems are weak. They won't be able to handle it. Or it could just be poison. Maybe somebody poisoned our food and it hit the youngest ones first. I'm not really for sure with that. As far as these planes dropping bombs, there were a lot of planes. And I mean, there were a lot of planes. I feel like the way that it all happened was a sneak attack. Maybe something's gonna come and attack us. We're gonna be at war, and I mean, that's just my input over all of this. It could mean something different. I have told a few people this dream. Some people think it's something. Some people don't think it's nothing. Some people just say, oh, it's a nightmare. Some people say, oh, it's just showing you what's going on in your life now. I honestly don't know. But what I do know is I know it's a message. I know it's a sign. But yeah, that's a dream that I had. It's actually the last one that I've had. Not had any more. I mean, I've had experiences, but not, dreams or visions or anything like that. Just, the battle that I'm in. I feel like I'm in a battle. And, I have 4 people who are trying to support me and help me get through this battle. And I really do appreciate them a whole lot for doing so. But anyways, that was a dream. That was my thoughts of it. If you think of anything about it or know anything about it, just let me know. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I know not many people are going to be watching this video anyways, but the 3 of you who do, feel free to ask, even though I already probably know those 3. Anyways, I think that's it. You guys have a blessed day, good night, good morning, whenever you guys decided to watch this. I'm glad my eye's feeling a little bit better. But anyways, thank you for watching.